Hello, my name is Austin Shadle, and welcome back to the Life Endurance Podcast, where we explore methods of unlocking your true potential in the greatest endurance race we all partake in, life. A lot of episodes so far have been very tactical, focused on refining the methods we use to achieve our goals. But sometimes the solution is simply to take massive amounts of action. Consider this in a couple ways. As we take action, of course, we always want to be learning and finding better methods. But the simplest way to increase your amount of success is to simply do more. If you're a salesman, and even if your close rate stays at 20%, making twice as many calls also means twice as many sales. When learning an instrument, even if your rate of improvement per hour spent practicing doesn't change, your progress will still double if you spend 2 hours a day practicing rather than 1. If you're trying to make new friends, business connections, or find a partner, pushing yourself to meet as many people as possible will naturally create more opportunities. Sometimes we get lucky and the right people fall into place early on, but it takes time and effort to build a good network. A common theme throughout many self-help books and content out there includes this message. If you aren't seeing the results you want, odds are you need to take way more action. And depending on what it is you're trying to accomplish, we could be talking a massive difference in numbers. To steal a great example, when Alex Hormozy was starting to open gyms, he tried putting out flyers and didn't see the results he hoped. When speaking with someone further along than him in the business, he said he tried something like 500 flyers and was shocked to learn that the other guy wouldn't even test with less than 3,000. Those aren't the exact numbers, but the point is that the barrier of success was a whole magnitude different from what Alex initially expected. And if you want to become great at something, you probably have to change your mindset and work ethic to a whole new magnitude of activity. Here's an example from my life. At 27 years old and a pretty solid professional career so far, I'll be honest, I still have no idea how to get noticed when searching for a new job. Even back in college, when I was just looking for internships each summer, it was extremely hard. Going into my third summer, I already had 2 past internships, a good GPA, and engineering club experience, but didn't find one until weeks before the semester ended through a club connection. Whereas I knew some people that talked to 6 different companies, had 5 interviews, and 2 offers within a week. When I was looking to change full-time jobs, I had even more experience to promote myself with, yet I still struggled to get any traction. The reason I managed to get 4 internships, 1 every summer throughout college, was because I took massive amounts of action. Every day, I spent a couple hours searching, applying, and following up. Each semester, I probably applied to over 60 different internships. And when I was looking to change jobs after school, again I took massive action. Even though I didn't end up getting a job in Colorado at that time, I had applied to over 60 jobs just in Colorado alone. I had a massive list in a spreadsheet with jobs, notes, and statuses of the applications. Sometimes when you just can't figure out a better way to do something, you have to beat your goal into submission with action. But let's think of the other benefit from taking action. Recalling the comments of always trying to learn and find better methods. Again, the best way to find new and better methods is from taking action. We can only theorize so far, and it's true that experience is the best teacher. The more action we take, the faster we learn how to get better. We start with easier objectives when learning a new skill. Then we compound what we learn to tackle harder objectives. Either way, the more we try and the more we take action, the more success we have. Think about your current goals. Get very real with yourself and prepare to be uncomfortable. How much action are you really taking towards them? Think of someone you know or follow who is succeeding in what it is you're trying to do. Are you taking as much action as them? Are you making as many calls as the leading salesman? Are you taking as many practice shots as your favorite athlete? Are you approaching as many girls as your friend who always seems to have a date? Are you shaking as many hands as the businessman you'd like to be? Are you making as many Instagram reels as the successful influencer in your industry? If you aren't at their level of success, I'll tell you the answer right now. No, you're not. And that is one of the biggest differences between you and them. But that also means that one of the biggest differences is under your control. Maybe you're not as smooth of a talker as the other person, but that doesn't mean you can't approach the same number of people. That doesn't mean you can't make the same number of sales calls. Take a few minutes today and write down your goal and how much action you are currently taking. Be very real with yourself. Think about those who have the success you desire, and write down some new numbers to aim for in your efforts. Increase your success by taking more action. Hopefully you're feeling inspired to take on your goals. If you find value in the podcast, all I ask in return is a share of your favorite episode. The support means the world. If you want to support the podcast as well as yourself, check out my affiliate links in the description. You can find my favorite Cage supplements and get 15% off with the code SHADY15, as well as my favorite adventure gear from Kettle Mountain with their lifetime repair guarantee. Check it out now to get 15% off of your first order. And if you ever want to reach out, hit me up on Instagram at endurancebeast. I thank you for listening today, and as always, I look forward to sharing the next episode.